Well, my name is Fred Kane, and for about 30 years I suffered from anxiety attacks. These came out in panic sessions where even one person walking by me would cause an attack. Uh, Everything seemed to be like a physical wall coming at me. Going to Walmart, especially during the holiday season, was so stressful that I avoided it like the plague. It felt like a really small tenseness at the start. And everybody, when they're in a stressful situation, feels it. But with most people, as soon as they feel tense, as soon as the tenseness goes away, it goes away. With me, it would come up and slowly decrease. And if I didn't have anything else stressing me, eventually I'd go down to normal. But if it came up and started to go down slowly and something else happened, it would go up and start going down slowly. And then if something else happened, the tenseness would keep increasing to the point where everything bothered me. I closed myself out from the world, literally. Then, in mid-February of 2007, my wife was switching stations on the radio and she heard somebody talking about people with anxiety attacks. So she stopped to see what they were saying. And the gentleman on the radio said that in most people produce a chemical called, and I've got to read this, gamma aminobutyl acid. They call it GABA. And most people produce it, and when the adrenaline or other chemicals come into your body, this GABA makes it go away. And they said that some people don't get enough of this GABA, but in some cases, doses of vitamin B6 would take the place of the GABA. So when my wife told me about this, I went online and I checked, and there were websites that said, yes, it can help in stress. Some said 50 milligrams a day. Some said as high as 400 milligrams a day. And but most of them agreed that 1 to 300 milligrams a day would help. So I figured it would be worth a try. It's just a vitamin. The first day I tried it, I had 100 milligrams in the morning. I had another 100 milligrams at lunch. I was going to do 300 milligrams. That day I do driving for an auto parts place. Traffic was horrible and it didn't bother me. That afternoon I had to pick up my grandchildren from school and drive them about 20 miles, and they were being normal children in the back seat of my car, and it didn't bother me. That evening I went to a Bible study, and this was the third time I'd been to this Bible study. There were only about 6 people there, but each time I had sat with them for about 10 minutes, and I had gone in the back room and just basically curled up and tried to ignore the world. Well, this Wednesday night, I joined in. I talked to people. Uh, the next day, my wife and I and my son went to a Steak and Shake for supper, and there had apparently been some sports game in the area. A whole bunch of teenagers came in. They were talking loud, moving between seats, being normal teenagers, and it didn't bother me. The After probably a month, I cut down to just 200 milligrams a day. Uh, since then, uh, my life has changed dramatically. I have had people literally ask me what happened, because I had started talking. I had started communicating with strangers. It's gotten to the point where I will go to Walmart, and when I'm in a checkout line, I'm talking to the people around me. I'm kidding them. It's been such an amazing opening for me. I've also become active in my church. I feel confident. Uh, I don't know that B6 will help everybody. All I can say is it helped me. And if you have anxiety attacks, if you run at the thought of standing up in front of somebody or talking to a camera, uh, it might be time to try B6. My suggestion would be look online, check it out. As I said, I started out with 3 100 milligram tablets a day. Recommended daily requirement is 3 milligrams. It doesn't do it for some of us. And I really feel that B6 has saved my life. It's changed me so much that, as I say, people literally walk up to me and say, what has happened? And I can tell them that it's all B6. Thank you.